The Bible says, as long as we are dealing with God, you see, the biggest challenge here is that God looks at the heart. Man looks at the outside. So you can pass as someone who is very good in the eyes of men, because men look at the outside. So you can pretend your way through. You can lie your way through. You can deceive men, because the Bible says men look at the outside. But if you're wise, you understand we serve a God who sees our hearts. So as you walk with God, whom do you care most to please? To be accepted by men, to be accepted by God. To please men, to please God. And that's why we have to be very honest with ourselves. And Jeremiah tells us that if we seek him with all of our heart, we shall find him. That means there is a seeking that is done without our hearts. A seeking that is done to please men, to show men. God gave his condition. If you want to find me, you gotta search for me with all of your heart. In other words, if you still have plan B, you still have plan C, that's not all of your heart. The whole of your heart simply means that I am the only option you have in your life. You have no other option. You have run out of every option. As a man, this is found in the story of Jehoshaphat. The Bible says the Moabites, the Ammonites, gathered against Jehoshaphat, 2 Chronicles, I believe, chapter 20. They came, a multitude and army. The Bible says they were like locusts. They were like locusts. And the news came to the king, Jehoshaphat, who was a man who pleased God. Jehoshaphat is one of those kings who walked uprightly. He loved God so much. If you read the kings you find, he's one of those kings that brought glory back to Israel. And when Jehoshaphat saw that, the Bible says he called for a fast. But that's still not enough, because many of us fast. So it goes beyond calling for a fast. Isaiah says in 50, I think 8, he says, why do we fast and you don't recognize? You don't see. So there is a fast that God doesn't recognize. So I say, that's why I say, you can do things for men. It is sad. God looks at the heart. You have heard me say this on this pulpit, and I say it again. I know me, you know you. You know you. So it is a waste of time for you to leave your eyes before men. Seek to please God in all your endeavors. Men can clap for you, men can shout for you, but I beg you, don't pay attention to that. Because people can shout for you and you know you said you are lying. Men can be deceived because they look at the outside. You can't lie to God because he sees your heart.